Game 2, Lakers and Nuggets. This game is going to be a lot different than Game 1. I believe the Lakers were very dominant, but we got to call a spade a spade. The referees really played a big key in that, allowing the Lakers to get to the line a bunch of times. I believe in the first half, they went to the line 25 times or so, and they were like 17 for 25. I mean, really, the game would have been like a 40-point blowout if the Lakers would have made 80% of their free throws. They got way too many free throws. Jamal Murray got an unconventional technical foul for saying, like, hey, these guys are fouling me. Like, you never really see him get a tech for little things like that, especially in the middle of a play. It wasn't a dead ball. It was the middle of a play. The referee gave him a technical foul, which really did everything towards the Lakers' way. So I look to see a more balanced game from both teams in terms of officiating and the referees coming correct. But honestly, the Nuggets will be going all out this game because they know if they go down 2-0, that even though they've come back 3-1 Clippers, 3-1 from the Utah Jazz, the Lakers are not the Clippers and the Lakers are not the Jazz, and they have one of the guys who is, we'll say, one of the ultimate front runners in terms of closing, because whenever LeBron's up 3-1 or something like that, or 3-0, he's gonna close you out. It's just no doubt about it. He does things on the court to demoralize you. He'll have a game where you think he's gonna go for 40, and then he'll hit a Kyle Korver in the corner for a bunch of threes, or J.R. Smith. Like, he'll get other people going, and then he'll kill you with lobs and just the playmaking ability to put you out of your misery. So I look for the Denver Nuggets to really try to even up the series. I don't think like it's gonna be a sweep. The Denver Nuggets to really come out with a lot high energy. They're basically seeing what the Lakers are doing. They had some success in terms of like getting switches, so like how Lakers switch everything. So the Lakers continue to switch everything, especially like with the point guards. Millsap gets an advantage. Jokic gets an advantage. Also, if you look, Jokic was getting to the line, getting some of the Lakers in foul trouble. So that's something to see within itself. JaVale McGee got in really quick foul trouble and basically didn't play the rest of the game. So we'll see what kind of adjustment Mike Malone makes. I really would hope to see he does something like this more often. He gets Jamal Murray off the ball and let them run a little two-man game, screening game off the right wing with Jokic and Jamal Murray, and then he gets the ball, and then basically he's going downhill. The Lakers couldn't guard the Nuggets going downhill, and that's especially with Jamal Murray. So he was getting in the lane. He knows how to worm himself in the lane, so that's something they could use to their advantage, and then just kick out the shooters. So that's something to see. I wouldn't be surprised if this series is tied 1-1. Both of these teams are too good to get swept, unless you're like the Portland Trailblazers. You go into the Western Conference Finals, but they're too good to get swept. So, like I said Lakers in 6. I think this is gonna be a game that the Nuggets really show their poise and bounce, show their responsiveness. But now if they go down 0-2, then it's over. Like that's just the bottom line. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because there's 2 straight games where you weren't able to combat what the Lakers are doing. The Lakers aren't doing anything special. They're not running a zone. They're playing everybody straight up. They're not running full court press. Like, so that's why I say it's over, because they're not instituting anything new to the game, anything that you haven't seen. So if they're doing that and playing like that and you still can't beat them, then you have a bigger problem, and that's personnel. And if you can't switch your personnel right now, so that's it. Hoops Junction, Hoops Means Hoopla. Like, comment, subscribe.